Peace and love, baby, and welcome to today's daily energy. If you're new here, we welcome you to the Crystaline family. If you're a truly baby booby OG, welcome back, y'all. So I am Mrs. Duuble Jones, the lady with the stones, that come here and to leave us alone. And it's a pleasure to connect with you once again. I will be covering the daily energy for 11/17/2024. All right, the daily energy adds up to 27, equating 9, right? So the moon is in Gemini. And I feel this energy where it's like light as a feather, okay? A lot of you may find yourself feeling light as a feather on this day. And it'll be easy for you to see the duality, right? Because maybe you are an extremist like myself where you see extreme dark or extreme negative, or you see extreme positive. But on this day, I do see this dual energy here from the moon being in Gemini is showing you both sides, all right? Between the dark and the light, all right? The good and the bad, the up and the down, because the daily energy adds up to 9. And so that's more of that darker energy, but it's Sunday, which is Leo. So we have Scorpio and we have Leo here. We have Gemini. So it's seeing the duality. So regardless of what pans out, regardless of what transitions happen in your life, conversations happen in your life, it will best benefit you if you see the positives and then also not get so caught up in the positives that you forget that a frequency, a wave has its highs and its lows, and the negative is right around the corner. So I am not encouraging any of you to be anxious or, to not enjoy any moments. Just remember the duality exists. So if you see all bad, squint your eyes and you will see the good. And also when you see the good, I need you to get the side eye and be like, all right, well, so, just so you can be prepared emotionally for whatever comes your way. But with you being prepared, I do see a lot of you being adaptable as well, because Geminis are very adaptable. They are very chameleon-like, where they can fit in any room, sit in any room, talk about any conversation and things like that. And so you may find that it's easy for you to transition and talk about different things, or even sit in different rooms comfortably, right? I also channeled standing up to dark spirits and speaking your truth. Okay, so this could be somebody who has been challenging you. This can be a challenging conversation, or it doesn't even have to be challenge involved, but this will be an opportunity may arise for you to address some things, right? Put some spirits in their place, put some energies, people, places, and things in their proper place, no longer allowing for it to dictate your moves, no longer allowing for it to dictate your moods, right? Because Geminis can also be very moody and extreme when it comes to emotions here. So this will be a great time for you to stand in your power and also express your truth with confidence, with love, okay? You will be feeling confident. You will be feeling confident because we have this Sunday Leo energy. Like I said, it's like, it does feel like a lot of you are going to feel connected back to yourself, a part of yourself that maybe you felt disconnected from a very long time. And I channeled feeling confident in adversity. So like I said, with the waves, with the ups and downs, with the transitions, I see a lot of y'all being steadfast and just flowing and floating and transitioning like a butterfly here. Some of y'all may have been seeing like green birds. I guess that's more for like my tropical lovelies, so like my Floridas. But speaking of, where do you reside? Y'all drop y'all state down below. You can drop the city too if you feel comfortable. Y'all know it's a safe space here. But I'd love to see where our lovelies reside. So drop your location down below. Pin your location down below and let me know. We reside in Virginia, 757 area, Hampton Roads. So do we have any Hampton Roads lovelies out here? Hopefully I see y'all one day in these streets. But as y'all can see, I changed the scenery. So we are currently in Georgia. We're in these ATL Decatur streets. So hopefully I see y'all around as we travel and we move around. All right, y'all. So what we got here? I also channel strong communication from the ethers. Strong communication from the ethers here. So the ethers, that includes angels, ancestors, spirits, deceased loved ones, your higher self, your spirit guides, and things like that. So definitely listen. You don't have to, and I hope y'all know this by now, meditation does not look like one way. There is not a right or a wrong way to do it. It's going to be unique to you. So spirit may talk to you through music, right? Spirit may talk to you also through other people's conversation, because I did channel that next. eavesdropping, right? And tapping into conversations that are being had around you. It's a lot that you can learn. It's a lot that you can learn about yourself, or a lot of information that you can gain in regards to certain people in your life or certain situations that are happening behind the scenes based off of certain conversations that you have, if it resonates with you, right? So Spirit's going to be talking to you through music, conversations, rather it's conversations that you are having or that you overhear. It could be through television, it could be through social media, whatever it may be. So definitely have an open line of communication on this day. The crystals for the day are citrine, peridot, and sunstone. And the colors for the day are yellow and orange, y'all. So I'm going to pull a deck with pull some cards for us. And if you hadn't already, be sure to smash that like button as well as the subscribe button so you get first dibs. Turn your notifications on so you get first dibs. Let's see what we got here for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? All right, so we have 4 of coins and we have foreclosure. So some of you have been struggling when it comes to making ends meet financially here. Some of you may be behind on bills, or some of you just your bills consume you, right? And you only have enough to pay your bills here. But we have the meeting. Let's see what the meeting is. So on this day, on Sunday, with that being said, communicate to Spirit. What do you need? What resources do you need? What pay raises will you be open to? What promotions do you desire to have? What does your desired monthly income look like? And I like from experience, I've learned that it's better to have a big end goal, but then break that down, right? So let's say if you want to make 6 figures, okay, how much is, don't just say, oh, I want to make 6 figures. Like, first of all, how much does that 6 figure, is that 100,000? Is it 500,000? Like, what is that, right? And then let's break it down. Okay, how much will that be required? How much is that monthly, right? How much is that weekly? How much is that daily, right? And let's narrow it down to the day, and then just start planting those daily seeds and let them grow and expand. And y'all know we just had that 11/11 portal not too long ago. We have a new moon coming up very soon as well. So I need y'all to be very, very intentional. We are in fall season, transitioning into winter, and this is the season for us to plant our seeds. And right now you are living in that of which you have planted last year, right? And you may have planted some seeds last year, but you weren't consistently watering them. And so there may be some things that still need a little watering, but I want you to be intentional in this season here. But with meeting, we have isolation here. So some of you may have desires to, some of y'all have been in isolation and you've been wanting to meet certain people. You've been wanting to align with certain things here. Let's see what we have. Oh, wait. And if y'all ever want a personal services or any personal rituals, I offer a justice personal service for any of you who have, who are experiencing any injustice or any legal matters, facing court issues and things like that. It's a plethora of services on CrystalineMars.com. So with isolation, we have wedding. This is so beautiful. And right now it's playing in the back As Long As I Live by Toni Braxton. But we have the meeting, we have isolation, and we have wedding. So a lot of you are coming out of this space. I see somebody getting freed from jail. Somebody literally may be getting out of prison soon. But it's going to also be spiritual prison where you just feel encased and locked in your environment. And you're like, I want to get out. I want to transition, and I want to transcend. I no longer want to experience this reality, this timeline, right? This timeline. Some of you are even like, I don't even want to experience this reality. And you're like, you know what? Transition me. But my love, it gets better. With the cards here, this is speaking of you coming out of a period of isolation, right? And some of you may be coming into a period of isolation where you are now learning how to commit to yourself, how to commit to your goals. You're meeting other aspects of yourself. And some of you are doing both of them at the same time, because it's not that extreme to where you have to be isolated in order for you to meet yourself. Me personally, from experience, I've learned that I've learned so much about myself, and I was able to grow and actually apply what I was learning in real time in my relationship. The isolation was beautiful in things because it helped me with detachment. It helped me with really hearing myself, getting clear with certain things. But then it was when it was like a shock when I actually got into the relationships, because it was like, wow, now I have to coexist, right? And so some of y'all are moving into one of those seasons, whether it's isolation or you're moving into union. But nonetheless, you're moving into union either way. So whatever you desire I want you to continue to plant your seeds. And the message of the day that I'm going to talk about for the Crystaline Mars show is don't get caught up in the illusion of time, right? I have this purse right here, and all it's saying is time traveling. And right now, the reality that I'm living in, last year, I was very intentional. So my OGs, they know I saw the day where my lover and I, we would have the reality where we will be able to travel, and we would be able to do every single thing that we're doing right now. But it wasn't just my intentions. It wasn't just the winter solstice seeds that I planted. It wasn't just the portals and the new moons that I was working with. It was with my daily intentions, and that helped make way for us to live where we are now. Or it was really my daily growth. And so, like I said, don't get caught up in the illusion of time, but get entangled in growth and look for ways to grow in every way. You don't gotta tiptoe, you good, baby. You don't gotta tiptoe, you know, just continue to grow and look for areas to grow in every day. Because when it comes to us manifesting and us, you know, wanting certain things, are you even ready? Are you even ready for what you're asking for? You know, so let's get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But that concludes our message of the day, our energy of the day. We have the wedding, we have the isolation, and the meeting here. So this is very beautiful energy here. And like I said, with the duality, a lot of y'all are seeing the black and white. You're seeing the duality within you, within your relationships. You're seeing the beauty in the isolation, but also the beauty in the relationships and things as well. So this is a very beautiful day, a very beautiful energy. If you need anything further, crystalinemars.com for all of your spiritual tools, gems, jewels, as well as services. But what's the colors of the day? Orange and, what is it? Orange and yellow, y'all? I need y'all to drop, a yellow and orange heart down below and smash that like button as well as to subscribe. And I'll see y'all very soon on the next video. Ashe. All right.